Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. B&B spoilers. Ridge Forrester's cruelty to Brooke's granddaughter was last straw. The bold and the beautiful B&B spoilers indicate that Ridge Forrester's Thorsten K. insistence on Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, choosing between Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and him is the last straw. Ridge didn't care to throw granddaughter out on the street too. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Ridge has taken on the role of grandfather to Beth Spencer, Jordan Grace. However, now that Ridge wants Hope gone, he didn't care that he wanted Beth thrown out as well. Ridge obviously doesn't care much for Brooke's granddaughter at all. How could Ridge turn not only on her daughter, but on a child that has been raised as their grandchild as well? Ridge wants nothing to do with Hope or her child, and that is pretty pathetic considering how long they have been in his life. However, it seems that Ridge is happy to move on with Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, instead. In all honesty, Ridge's ultimatum has nothing to do with him not wanting to live near Hope. Hope lives in the cabin and mainly stays there. Hope doesn't want to run into Ridge any more than he wants to see her. However, Ridge's ultimatum is cruel to the granddaughter, who has no idea why she would have to be leaving her home. Ridge is all about punishing Hope right now, and there is nothing right about punishing Beth too. Obviously, Ridge doesn't care how this is affecting Brooke either. You wouldn't see Ridge kicking one of his kids off the property on Brooke's orders. Brooke isn't changing her answer no matter what Ridge has to say. Let's be honest, Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Messinswood, has been pushing Ridge and Taylor together from the start. Ridge has accused Steffi of this and sworn it wouldn't work. However, Steffi has gotten exactly what she wanted. Ridge is right there at Steffi's with Taylor. Of course, Ridge is blaming Hope for him being at Steffi's. However, none of it is anyone's fault, but Ridge has allowed Steffi to put ideas about Hope in his head, and he is using that to vilify her. When will Ridge realize that Steffi has manipulated him one more time, and he saw it way too late? In the ever-turbulent world of the bold and the beautiful, emotions run high and relationships are constantly tested. The most recent heart-wrenching storyline brings Ridge Forrester to the forefront once again, but this time, his actions toward Brooke Logan's granddaughter, Hope Logan Spencer's daughter, has sparked a chain reaction that will leave lasting consequences. Ridge's cruel behavior marks a breaking point, not just for the Logans, but for those closest to him, and will undoubtedly change the Forrester family dynamic forever. A deepening rift. Ridge Forrester has long been known as a man of passion, but his emotions have often led to questionable decisions. His tumultuous relationship with Brooke Logan, characterized by both fiery passion and deep betrayal, has seen more than its fair share of ups and downs. Brooke's unwavering loyalty to her family and her enduring love for Ridge have made it difficult for her to sever ties, even when his actions have hurt her deeply. However, his recent behavior crosses a line no one could have anticipated, and Brooke's granddaughter, who is too innocent to even understand the depth of Ridge's cruelty, will bear the brunt of his actions. Hope Logan Spencer, Brooke's daughter, has always put her family first, often to the detriment of her own desires. As a mother to little Douglas Forrester, her daughter's well-being has always been her greatest priority. But in Ridge's latest display of cruelty, Hope finds herself not only defending her own family, but also attempting to shield her child from the fallout of a family feud that has taken a dangerous turn. Ridge's uncharacteristic act. Ridge Forrester's most recent actions are unlike anything fans have seen from him before. As a man who once prided himself on being a protector of his family, his conduct toward Brooke's granddaughter raises serious questions about his current state of mind. For months, Ridge has been trying to navigate his fractured relationships with both the Logans and the Forresters, and this new behavior only adds fuel to an already burning fire. It all starts with a seemingly small incident. Ridge's harsh treatment of Brooke's granddaughter. Whether it's through a condescending remark or an outright dismissal of the child's needs, Ridge's callousness speaks volumes. The child, caught in the crossfire of an adult conflict, is left confused, hurt, and betrayed. Ridge, who once regarded Brooke's children and grandchildren as his own family, has now let his disdain for Brooke cloud his judgment. His cruelty is a direct reflection of the anger he feels, not just toward Brooke, but toward the entire Logan family, who he feels have consistently wronged him over the years. Brooke, the woman who once stood by his side through thick and thin, is devastated. Her love for Ridge was always unwavering, but this new betrayal is too much to ignore. Her protective instincts kick in as she witnesses her granddaughter suffer at the hands of the man she once believed would be a father figure. For Brooke, it's the final straw. Ridge has crossed the line in a way that cannot be forgiven. The fallout for the Forresters. Ridge's cruelty to Brooke's granddaughter doesn't just affect the Logans. His actions send shockwaves through the Forrester family, leading to a fracturing of the once solid foundation that Ridge had with his own children. Steffi, Thomas, and Ridge's other loved ones will be forced to reckon with the damage he has done, not just to his marriage with Brooke, but to the very fabric of the family. Steffi, particularly, will feel the effects of Ridge's behavior deeply. As a staunch supporter of her father, she has always believed in Ridge's nobility and strength, but now her loyalty is being tested. For Thomas, the situation is even more complex. His own tumultuous past, filled with errors in judgment and moments of weakness, has made him incredibly sensitive to family dynamics. Thomas may understand that his father is battling inner demons, but he also realizes that Ridge's actions may not only hurt Brooke's granddaughter, but also threaten to destroy the Forrester legacy. Thomas may be forced to make difficult decisions, especially if Ridge's cruelty continues to undermine the family's unity. As the family witnesses the fallout of Ridge's actions, the Forresters must grapple with how they will move forward. Can they heal from this, or has Ridge's cruelty severed the final thread that once connected them all? Ridge's harshness will leave lasting scars, and while forgiveness may be possible, it seems unlikely that the Forrester family will ever look at Ridge the same way again. Brooke's heartbreak for Brooke. The pain of watching her family suffer is compounded by the betrayal she feels from Ridge. She has always believed that their love would endure, no matter the trials they faced. Brooke's heart is broken not just for herself, but for her children and grandchildren. Her primary instinct is to protect her loved ones, and Ridge's cruelty to her granddaughter ignites a maternal fury she has not felt before. As Brooke grapples with the reality of Ridge's actions, she is forced to make a decision. Can she continue to stand by a man who has betrayed her so completely? The emotional strain is taking its toll. And while Brooke's heart still longs for Ridge, the deep hurt he has caused cannot be erased by apologies or promises. Her loyalty to her family, particularly her grandchildren, will come first, and this may be the breaking point that pushes Brooke to finally sever ties with Ridge for good. A new beginning for Brooke. As Ridge's cruelty becomes the catalyst for the unraveling of his marriage and his place in the Forrester family, Brooke's journey will be one of healing. The betrayal she has suffered will spark a period of growth and self-discovery. No longer tethered to the man who has caused her so much pain, Brooke will find new strength as a mother, grandmother, and woman. Her relationship with her children and grandchildren will become her focus, as she vows to never let them feel the same heartbreak Ridge has caused. Brooke's newfound independence may also lead her to reevaluate her life's priorities and possibly embrace new opportunities outside the Forrester family business. What's next for Ridge? The question remains, can Ridge redeem himself after this? His treatment of Brooke's granddaughter has reached a point of no return for many viewers, and the future of his relationships with those he loves remains uncertain. It's likely that Ridge will have to face the consequences of his actions, not only from his family, but also from his own conscience. Redemption, if possible, may require Ridge to confront his mistakes head-on and seek forgiveness in ways he's never been willing to before. However, whether Brooke and the rest of his family will allow him back into their lives after such a cruel betrayal remains to be seen.